Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Leap Beyond Grammar podcast. I'm Jess, and as always, I am sitting here with a steaming mug of dark roast coffee. And I need it today because we're diving into a topic that can completely change your day. Today's topic is your morning routine to improve your English.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack. And yes, if you are listening to this while making breakfast, driving to work, or maybe you are still hiding under your warm blanket, you are in the right place. Today we are talking all about your morning routine to improve your English, because how you start your day changes everything.
Exactly. Your go-to English podcast isn't just about vocabulary, it's about making English fit into your real life. So, Jack, let's start with some honesty. How was your morning today? Did you wake up feeling like a superhero?
I wish. My morning was a little bit messy, to be honest. I woke up, I poured myself a giant glass of cold water to wake my brain up, and then I looked at my phone. I told myself, just 1 minute of scrolling.
Oh no, the famous just 1 minute. That is a very dangerous trap, Jack.
It really is. 1 minute turned into 20 minutes. Before I knew it, I was rushing trying to find my keys and feeling totally stressed. And that is exactly why today's topic is so important. We want to talk about real mornings, not those perfect, fake, aesthetic mornings you see on social media, and how you can use a normal morning to completely upgrade your English.
Yes, for so many learners, the morning is just an alarm, the phone, a crazy rush, and then running out the door. And then they sit in their office and say, I have absolutely no time to practice English today. But we want to show you a different way. A small, calm morning routine to improve your English that actually fits into a busy life.
Before we build this routine, we want to share a little secret about how we do things here at Leap Beyond Grammar. When people think about studying in the morning, they imagine waking up at 4 a.m., sitting at a desk, and staring at a boring grammar textbook.
Just the thought of that makes me want to go back to sleep.
Exactly, and to help you do that, we are keeping this podcast at a very comfortable, intermediate level around B1. It is slow, it is clear, and you can feel totally relaxed while you listen. But we are going to gently sprinkle in some advanced B2 phrases and natural idioms.
It's like a gentle stretch for your brain. You feel safe because the language is easy to understand, but quietly, in the background, your English level is moving up. When we use a stronger, more advanced phrase, we will pause, explain it naturally, and show you how to use it.
It's all about a slow, steady rhythm. You don't need to change your whole life or study for 3 hours. You just need a small daily rhythm. And what better time to build that rhythm than the morning?
So, why are we focusing so much on the morning? Why not a lunch routine or a bedtime routine?
For me, the morning is like a completely blank page in a notebook. Nothing is written on it yet. Your mind is fresh. The city is still a little bit quiet. Your boss hasn't started sending you urgent emails yet.
Right? It is the only time of day where nobody is really disturbing you. And how you use that blank page really sets the tone for your day.
I love that phrase, sets the tone. If you start your day with stress and rushing, the rest of the day feels heavy and chaotic. But if you start with something calm and intentional like 5 minutes of natural English, the whole day feels different.
Let me share a quick story about a listener named David. David is a project manager, and his evenings are total chaos. He finishes work late, he goes to the gym, he cooks dinner, he has zero energy left for English at night.
I think 90% of our listeners can relate to David right now.
Definitely. David used to feel so guilty. He felt like he was failing. But then he decided to reclaim his morning. He didn't do anything crazy. He just started waking up exactly 10 minutes earlier. While he was making his breakfast, instead of watching the news, he put on a short English podcast.
Just 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes. And on his train ride to work, instead of scrolling on social media, he opened his phone notes and wrote down one natural English phrase he learned and thought about how to use it in his morning meeting.
That is brilliant. He turned his train ride into a low-pressure classroom. He was being intentional. He wasn't just living on autopilot. And let me guess, did those 10 minutes make a difference?
A massive difference. Little by little, he stopped panicking when native speakers talked fast in his meetings. He had a pocket full of natural phrases ready to go. Small steps really do add up.
Okay, so if someone is listening right now and thinking, I want to do what David did, how do we start? Let's build a realistic morning routine to improve your English.
Think of this routine like a delicious, small breakfast for your English brain. It has 4 tiny bites: listen, speak, write, and review. Let's look at the first bite: listen.
This is the easiest one. Instead of letting the alarm ring, unlocking your phone, and diving into the stress of the internet, just press play. Put your phone down, start making your coffee or tea, and listen to a podcast.
I do this every single morning. While the coffee is brewing, my brain is like a dry sponge. It hasn't absorbed any stress yet. If you feed it natural English conversations right away, it soaks them up so much faster than at the end of a tiring day.
Bite number 2 is speak. And before you panic, no, you don't need a native speaker in your kitchen. You just need to use your own voice.
We call this the shower conversation. While you are in the shower or brushing your teeth, just talk to yourself for 2 minutes in English. Say things like, okay, what do I need to do today? I have a meeting at 10 a.m. I need to buy groceries later. Just physically moving your mouth and speaking English out loud builds incredible confidence.
It really does. It wakes up your facial muscles. Bite number 3 is write. Now, we don't mean writing a 5-page essay, we mean writing just 3 simple sentences.
This is a very mindful exercise. You can do it on the train or while you wait for the bus. Just write down, today I am feeling energized. My main goal is to finish my report. I am looking forward to lunch. Writing forces your brain to organize the messy thoughts flying around in your head.
And the final bite, bite number 4, review. If you want your English to grow, you have to water the plants you already planted. Take 2 minutes to look at a natural phrase or idiom you learned yesterday.
Yes, consistency is the secret sauce. It is so much better to study for 10 minutes every single morning than to study for 3 hours once a month. A daily rhythm removes the heavy pressure.
Wow, that is a powerful, simple routine. Listen, speak, write, review. Now, as promised, let's slow down for our mindful word tour. We use some fantastic natural phrases today that you can use in your daily life.
Let's start with a beautiful one. Set the tone. I said earlier, how you use the morning sets the tone for your day.
When you set the tone, you're establishing the mood or the feeling for everything that comes next. It's like picking the first song on a playlist. If the first song is angry, the whole drive feels aggressive. If the first song is calm, you feel relaxed. For example, starting the meeting with a funny story really set a positive tone for the whole team.
I love that phrase. Our next one is on autopilot.
If you do something on autopilot, you are doing it completely automatically without actually thinking about it. Like when you drive home from work and suddenly you are in your driveway but you don't remember the drive. For example, I was just on autopilot this morning, so I accidentally put my keys in the refrigerator.
I have definitely done that before. Okay, next phrase, a fresh start.
A fresh start is a brand new beginning. It's a clean page. Even if you were completely lazy yesterday and you didn't practice any English, the morning offers you a fresh start. For example, after a terrible week of work, Monday morning felt like a fresh start.
And finally, let's look at the word overwhelmed.
This is a very common feeling. When you are overwhelmed, you have way too many things to deal with, and it feels completely heavy in your mind. It's like your brain is a tiny table, and people keep stacking heavy books on it until the table breaks. For example, I feel completely overwhelmed when I try to memorize 50 vocabulary words in one day.
Which is exactly why our morning routine is small and realistic. We want you to feel energized, not overwhelmed.
All right, it is challenge time. We want you to actively participate right now. Think about the vocabulary we just reviewed, set the tone, on autopilot, a fresh start, and overwhelmed.
Go down to the comments section right now, choose just one of those phrases, and write a real sentence about your own life. Tell us what makes you feel overwhelmed, or how you set the tone for your day. Writing it down is the best way to train your brain to remember it.
We absolutely love reading your sentences, and we read every single comment. It is like a tiny gym session for your English confidence. And remember, your example might be the exact sentence another learner needs to see today.
If you enjoyed spending your morning with us and you like this calm, natural way of learning, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Leap Beyond Grammar channel. It truly helps our little podcast grow.
Tomorrow morning when that alarm rings, don't go on autopilot. Take a breath and choose just 10 minutes of English. Small steps add up.
I'm going to go pour myself another cup of coffee. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. See you next time on the Leap Beyond Grammar podcast.
Bye for now. Keep leaping forward.